Our cousins once roamed the stars, and now we cling to the edges of Effelkar. But we have learned to look inward. Kalar, shaman of the Javeg. After the cataclysm, many of the races most closely associated with the now vanished power structures faced intense backlash as the survivors looked for anyone to place blame on. In the Dragon Empire, this was the Dragonborn and Dragonkin, while in the Giant Domains, it was the Goliaths and Ogres. The Goliaths, able to survive the harsh elements of the extreme south, sought refuge here in the remains of the frost giant communities. Ogres, while less suited for the cold, found refuge with the Goliaths. The Tarrisimajuq has the highest population of ogres and Goliaths, but while there are more Goliaths in the area than the rest of Evokar combined, the ogre population is far more spread out, and there are more outside the region than in it. It is also worth noting that the ogres of Effelkar and the Oni of Effelkar are largely interchangeable and would be considered variants or subraces of the same species. Protected by the environment, the inhabitants of Tarrisimajuq have not had to worry about external threats for centuries. Instead, they have explored the remains of the giant civilization they built their homes on top of. While there are occasional conflicts between the various groups, most are solved with little to no bloodshed. There are two typical ways that one of the inhabitants of this area becomes an adventurer. They are following a mystery that leads them outside of their home territory, or they have been exiled. There has been a recent population boom that has put stress on the fragile ecosystems of the South. As a result, there has been more interaction with the Conclave, the Arawatiti, and the frontier lands, where they have run across Justos explorers, and some have been taken as slaves.